When it comes to what women notice first in older men, you'd be amazed at the small details they actually pay attention to. Sure, you might think it's all about appearing distinguished, maybe having a bit of salt and pepper in your hair, a tailored suit, or even a luxury watch catching light under the cuff, but it's so much more than that. You see, women, especially the ones who've grown in emotional intelligence, notice the subtle cues that speak louder than any accessory ever could. Today, I'm going to reveal the 7 most important things women notice when they find an older man attractive. And trust me, if you focus on these, you'll have a real advantage. These aren't just superficial tricks. These are the psychological triggers that pull women in on a subconscious level. So let's dive deep, because this isn't just about being noticed, it's about being remembered. 1. Posture. You ever walk into a room and feel like you own the space without saying a single thing? That's the power of posture. It's not just about standing up straight. It's about the energy, the aura you project without even opening your mouth. Posture isn't only physical, it's psychological. It's how your body tells the world, "I've got this." It's that vibe of control, that unspoken command that makes people, especially women, instinctively take notice. Think about it. You're not some young buck anymore where everything works in your favor by default. Now you've got life behind your eyes. You've lived, you've seen, you've learned. And how you carry yourself is the packaging for that depth. Keeping that spine straight, that's not just good health advice, it's a statement. A battle against gravity, sure, but also against time, against excuses, against defeat. If you want to catch a woman's eye, especially those who've seen fewer winters, you've got to stand out, not just by being present, but by being grounded. Women aren't looking for boys, they're looking for men with presence. Posture tells them everything they need to know before you even speak. And let me be clear, I'm not talking about puffing your chest out like some overcompensating peacock. No, I mean walking into a room and owning your story, standing like a man who's been through the fire and came out stronger, someone who's not bitter about life, but better because of it. Even science backs this up. Studies show that posture is deeply connected to perceptions of dominance, trustworthiness, and attractiveness. Good grooming, sure. Neat hair, yeah, that's nice. But posture, that's the core signal. That's the magic zone. Because it doesn't matter if you're conventionally handsome or not. If you can walk tall with squared shoulders and steady composure, it speaks one clear message. I am here. I am solid. I am the real deal. And women, they have a sixth sense for authenticity. They're not just looking at your face, they're reading your whole presence. How you walk, how you stand, how you exist in space. Your posture is the first paragraph in the story of you that she begins to read the moment you enter the room. So listen up. If you want to turn heads and not just blend into the background, it's time to step up. A little tweak in your stance, a conscious effort in how you present yourself, and bam, you're no longer just another man. You're him, the one they can't stop looking at.
Let's get one thing clear. If a woman is truly drawn to a man, she'll want to be around him. She'll crave closeness, intimacy, and touch. But there's something that can instantly destroy all of that. Something so subtle, yet so powerful, that it can either pull her in or push her away without a single word. Your scent. Yes, your scent is one of the most ignored yet strongest forms of attraction. It's invisible, but absolutely unforgettable. A man can have the confidence of a lion, the looks of a movie star, the charm of a poet, but if he smells bad, it's game over. A woman wants a man whose scent draws her closer, like a memory she didn't even realize she missed, someone she can breathe in, not flinch away from. And this isn't just about spraying cologne, it's about what that scent represents. As an older man, your choice of fragrance, or even your natural clean scent when well-groomed, speaks volumes about your character. A well-chosen cologne whispers sophistication, maturity, and self-awareness. It says, this man notices the details, and that's seductive in ways youth can't replicate. Think of your scent as your emotional anchor, a signature, something that lingers in her mind long after you've walked away. a reminder, a feeling, something that even if she catches it again on someone else weeks later, it will make her turn around. Because for that moment, she remembered you. Let's go deeper. Scent is directly connected to the limbic system, the part of the brain that controls emotion and memory. That's why a faint trace of someone's fragrance can trigger a flood of memories. And when that scent is yours and it's memorable in the right way, that's when you become unforgettable. But here's the catch. Don't just grab what's popular. Don't copy a celebrity's fragrance because it's trending. Pick a scent that matches your energy, something grounded, masculine, and refined. Woody, smoky, spicy, or subtly sweet. Find what represents you. Test it, wear it, own it. And remember, hygiene matters just as much. No fragrance can cover up bad grooming. Regular showers, fresh clothes, and a clean body are your base layer. The cologne is just the final signature, the finishing touch that completes your sentence. Because a man who smells good doesn't just smell attractive, he feels attractive. He walks differently, he talks with confidence. And women notice that inner glow, that self-assured aura. So the question is, what scent are you wearing today? Make it one she'll never forget. If you're enjoying this so far, subscribe to The Manipulated Mind, hit that like button, and share this video because the next part reveals another powerful secret most men completely overlook.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but for a woman looking at an older man, your eyes are much more than that. They're a portal, a glimpse into your history, your state of mind, your emotions, and most importantly, your authenticity. When a younger woman finds an older man attractive, one of the first things she pays attention to is your gaze. Why? Because your eyes reveal what your words often can't. An older man's gaze carries depth, intensity, and mystery. There's a quiet confidence behind them, a stillness that only comes from years of living, feeling, and learning. It's not the restless stare of a boy trying to prove himself. It's the grounded, deliberate look of a man who already knows who he is. When you lock eyes with a woman, especially a younger one, and hold that gaze, you're silently saying, "I see you. I understand you. I've been where you are." It's an invitation to connect without pretense, without pressure, just presence. And trust me, women notice this. They notice if your eyes dart around the room nervously. They pick up on it if your gaze is timid or if you can't hold eye contact. That shows insecurity, disconnection, a lack of interest, or worse, a lack of confidence. But when your eyes are steady, calm, and engaged, that's when everything changes. You become magnetic. Here's the truth. Women don't just look into your eyes. They read your emotions through them. Your eyes reveal if you're present in the moment or distracted, if you're truly listening or just waiting for your turn to speak, if you're confident in your masculinity or hiding behind a mask. A man with soulful, steady eyes speaks a language older than words. He says, "I've seen pain. I've known joy. I've loved, I've lost, and I've lived through it all." And a woman, especially one who values depth over flash, will notice that in an instant. So what can you do? Simple. Be present. Don't force eye contact. Connect naturally. Slow down. Look her in the eyes when she speaks. Hold the silence. Let your energy say the things your mouth doesn't have to. Because in that moment, your eyes might communicate everything she's ever needed to know about you. And when she sees that grounded, passionate intensity in your gaze, she'll know. She's not talking to just another man. She's looking into the eyes of someone rare, someone real, someone unforgettable.
Let's break a myth right now. A lot of older men panic when they spot their first gray hair or see their hairline starting to recede. Society has trained them to believe that youth equals desirability. But women, especially those who are naturally drawn to older men, know better. Your hair, or even the lack of it, isn't a flaw. It's a statement. That salt and pepper look tells a story. It speaks of experience, wisdom, and a form of masculine charm that no 25-year-old can imitate. It says, "I've lived, I've overcome, I've earned every silver strand." And that's powerfully attractive. Here's the truth most men overlook. Many younger women actually admire gray hair. It's mature, it's grounded. It gives off an aura of trust, security, and emotional depth, qualities women crave but seldom find in younger men still figuring themselves out. And if you're bald or balding, that's not a curse. That's an advantage waiting to be used. Look at Bruce Willis or Dwayne Johnson. A clean-shaven head paired with confidence and style can be incredibly appealing. It's all about owning it. When you walk into a room with a shaved head and a strong presence, you don't look like you lost your hair. You look like you chose dominance over denial, power over pretense. But there's a catch. Neglect isn't an option. If you let your hair go untrimmed, your beard grow wild, or your edges lose shape, it signals poor grooming, laziness, or even emotional indifference. And that's a huge turnoff. Women notice the difference between a man who has gray hair and a man who cares for his gray hair. So whether you've got a full head of silver, a receding crown, or a smooth bald dome, own it and refine it. Get regular trims. Find a barber who understands your face shape. Maintain your beard. Even a touch of stubble can add dimension and edge to your look when done correctly. Hair isn't about youth. It's about how you carry what you've got. When a woman sees a well-groomed older man with those salt and pepper strands or a bold shaved head, what she really sees is certainty, stability, and confidence wrapped in effortless masculinity. So instead of trying to hide it or fight it, embrace the evolution, because your hair or how you handle its absence might be the very thing that makes her lean in and think, "Who is this man? What's his story?" If this part resonated with you, subscribe to The Manipulated Mind, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. The next section dives into something deeper: your voice, one of the most powerful attraction tools you possess.
Now, let's move into something that goes deeper than looks, deeper than style, deeper than anything visual: your voice. Your voice is the single most influential tool you have. It can either pull her closer or make her lose interest before you've even finished a single sentence. You see, women don't just listen to what you say, they feel how you say it. Your voice isn't just sound, it's energy, it's vibration, it's the invisible current that can either radiate masculine calm or give off nervous, unsure energy that kills attraction instantly. A younger woman, especially one who's drawn to older men, subconsciously looks for that masculine aura when she's around you. Something steady, something commanding, something that tells her, this man knows exactly who he is. And nothing communicates that faster than a voice that is deep, calm, and confident. Think about it. When you talk, does your voice trail off like you're uncertain? Or does it land firm like a man who stands behind every word he says? A rich, grounded tone sends messages of experience, maturity, and emotional control, traits women find incredibly alluring. It can be the difference between sounding like someone she could admire and someone she politely forgets. Here's what most men don't realize. Women feel your voice more than they hear it. A strong, steady male tone can soothe, excite, reassure, or arouse all within a matter of seconds. It creates an instant sense of safety and subtle seduction. That's power. That's primal. But be careful. If your voice sounds shaky, high-pitched, or flat, it sends signals of nervousness, low self-assurance, or even lack of passion, and those are instant turnoffs. And worse, if you try to fake a deeper tone that isn't natural to you, she'll sense it immediately. Women are highly intuitive. Pretending will only make her uncomfortable or disconnected. Instead, own your natural tone, but learn to ground it. Slow down when you speak. Use your words with intention, not panic.
Add pauses naturally. Let your tone drop slightly when you're making a point. Speak from your chest, not your throat, because a voice that resonates from within feels more authentic, more commanding, and more memorable. And remember, your voice isn't just a sound, it's a sensation. A woman might forget the words you said, but she'll never forget how your voice made her feel. It's the subtle music of your masculinity. And if you play that melody right, trust me, she'll want to listen to it again and again.
Let's talk about style. What you wear says far more than what you say. Before you even speak a single word, before she knows your name or story, she's already made a dozen judgments based on your appearance. Your clothes, your fit, and your grooming become the silent representatives of your personality. In a world full of first impressions, women always notice how you present yourself long before they learn who you are. Your wardrobe doesn't have to be expensive, it just needs to be intentional. When a woman sees an older man who's put together, it sends a crystal clear message. I still care. I have standards. I respect myself. That instantly separates you from everyone else. You're showing that you're not simply coasting through life. You're still evolving, still invested in your growth. And that kind of self-respect is deeply magnetic. Think about it. You might not have the sculpted body of a 25-year-old or the effortless glow of youth, but you've got something much stronger: substance and presence. And the right wardrobe amplifies that instead of hiding it. You don't need a James Bond physique or a millionaire's wallet. A clean, crisp dress shirt, a classic watch, polished shoes, well-fitted pants, and a confident smile. That combination earns double takes everywhere. Here's the truth. Women notice effort. When you show up well-dressed, it tells her you care, not just about yourself, but that you'll probably care about her too. It also hints at discipline, organization, and a touch of class, all quiet signals that make you stand out in the eyes of emotionally intelligent women. Now here's your secret weapon, your signature style. You don't have to copy trends or dress like magazine models. Find what fits your age, your body type, and your energy. Maybe it's a rugged leather jacket, a soft splash of color in your tie, or a dark blazer paired with jeans. Find your look and own it. Accessories matter too. A bold or timeless watch, clean shoes, a fitted belt, even your posture, all work together to complete your message. Because style isn't just fabric, it's psychology. Don't dress to impress, dress to express. Dress to say without words, I know who I am and I'm worth your attention. Now let's finish with one detail that seems small but carries enormous emotional weight: your smile. That simple curve can completely shift perception, spark warmth, and create an instant emotional connection. A genuine smile is one of the first emotional triggers women notice in a man, especially an older man. Why? Because it reveals far more than your mood. It shows your inner peace, your openness, and how approachable you are. Ever wonder why a man with just average looks can walk into a room, flash a real smile, and suddenly draw everyone's attention? It's because his smile says, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm emotionally present. I bring light, not weight. And in today's world where people feel drained and heavy, that kind of energy is rare and irresistible. Women are extremely intuitive. They can spot a forced or fake smile instantly. But a real one, the kind that lights up your face and softens your eyes, that's pure charisma. It's disarming. It breaks the ice, releases tension, and builds trust before you even speak. It quietly says, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm being real with you. And for women, that's magnetic. But smiling isn't just for her, it's for you. Studies show that when men smile more often, they appear stronger, trustworthy, and even more attractive. It activates mirror neurons in her brain, which means your smile literally makes her want to smile back. You're triggering positive emotions, and she subconsciously connects that good feeling to you. Your smile isn't just a facial feature, it's your emotional signature. So ask yourself, how often are you showing it? Make it a habit. Smile when you enter a room, when you meet someone's eyes, when you listen. Not in a cheesy, forced way, but in a grounded, relaxed, life's too short to frown kind of way. Because in the end, your smile might be the one thing that makes her say, "There's something about him. I can't explain it, but I like him." And often, that's all it takes. So there you have it, the 7 things women instantly notice in older men. None of them involve six-pack abs, expensive cars, or empty bravado. They're all about depth, posture, scent, eyes, hair, voice, style, and that unforgettable smile. Master these, and you're not just attractive, you're magnetic. Subscribe to The Manipulated Mind, tap the notification bell, and share this video with someone who needs these truths. Let's keep exploring the deep psychology of attraction, power, and human behavior. Until next time, stay confident, stay authentic, stay unforgettable.